Alright, so today we're gonna look at this huge job about to attempt, and Dave's gonna narrate what's going on here since the brake pedal will not come back further than that. I mean, it's better than it was when it was sitting on the floor, but it's not good enough to actually drive around. So I got these.
This is what is bad. It's rusted on the shaft, and these are the bushings, either for the clutch pedal and the brake pedal. There's a bunch of different sizes, but it's about a $10 piece, but you're going to be under there for at least 2 hours or more, tearing everything apart, cleaning it, and putting it back.
Yeah, and it's 80-something degrees right now for the next week or so.
So anyway, underneath here, on the brake pedal,
yep,
you see where the power brake rod ties into the brake pedal.
Yep.
Okay, that pin has to come out. That frees that up.
Okay.
Then you're going to need to drop the column.
Okay.
Well, you may not need to, but to make it easier, if you look up underneath there, at the very top where the brake pedal goes into the mount,
okay,
it's a rod that's about 6 inches long.
All right.
Do you see it?
No, I think it's the other side. I see the clip here.
That's for the brake, but all the way up at the very top of where the brake pedal goes.
Yeah.
Into the.
So this area, yeah, I see the area. I think it's behind this bracket, but
yep,
with the clip on it.
Okay, once you pull that clip out, you should be able to move the brake pedal back and forth, and then slowly work it out. The whole thing will come out as in one piece.
Okay.
And that's it.
And then just clean that up, and then put those clips on the rod. Don't need a new rod.
They don't go on the rod. Well, they go up inside the bracket.
Gotcha.
You got ones on the inside and ones on the outside.
Gotcha.
So, and then after you do that, then that'll slide in there real nice and clean.
But I'm gonna have to take the rod out, clean the rod up. It's gonna be rusty.
Yep, it's gonna be rusty.
So I got some sandpaper for that good stuff.
Yep.
But okay.
You may end up having to drop the column just so it makes it easier.
But I won't have to re-bleed the brakes by taking the rod apart. Okay.
No, you won't have to do anything.
Cool. Cause I mean, yeah, I could drive it as is, but I basically gotta drive it like a stick. I keep pulling the brake pedal up with my left foot, hitting the gas with my right foot, and I got drum brakes, so I gotta stop about a block ahead. So, oh yeah, that's what we can do tomorrow when it's not baking. Let go. I kind of wanted to show you guys what I'm doing instead of just time-lapsing the whole thing. It's actually something I've never done before. Probably because I've never had a pedal that stuck all the way down like that, but it's something that's good to know and basically good general maintenance when you first get a car that's been sitting forever. So this small clip came off of where we at? The other side of this right here. So hard to show you guys, I guess. Yeah, there we go. So it came off of, just know it came off the other side of this. Because on this side, take that clip off, and there's a bigger clip, this big one right here, which came from up there, on the other side of that, on the back side of that one. So take both those off, and then I'll be able to pull the pin out of this, theoretically. I have to tap it out. Yeah, so I'll take that out, and then I'll take that out. You can see the top, the little lining. That's going to be the little clips I'm going to be replacing, or bushings I'll be replacing. So, yeah, once I get this one out, I can detach it from the rod for the power, for the master cylinder. I guess the brake booster also. And then, yeah, I'm going to change all that. There's like 3 bushings up here I got to change, I believe. And I don't have to drop the column. I'm able to access all this. I'm also going to change the dimmer switch, which is down there. And then the stoplight switch, which is right here. So plastic thing, so While I'm down here, might as well get it all done. Then I'll change all my fuses. So maybe I can get some lights working, and then I'll change all my headlights, all that good stuff. So, but that's what I'm doing down here. So here's the aftermath. I gotta take the whole assembly down. So of course you take the nuts out. One gave it up smooth. The other three, yeah, broke clean off. And these were sprayed yesterday during the day and then sat overnight. And then I sprayed them here about 15 minutes ago and they still broke off. So what can you do but chase threads? Two more from this side that are on the firewall. Also, I tore the pin up. You'll see that when when I get the assembly out. Trying to get the assembly out, or the pin out, because the bolts are rusted in there also. So luckily I have two parts cars. I can grab whatever I need off of. It's a good thing about hoarding carcasses. So hopefully these two give it up smooth. I'm gonna soak them, let them sit for about 15 minutes, and then go at them. Yeah. So apparently the car's feeling sorry for me. These came out no problem. Now it's time to drop the assembly from inside and see what we got. Finally, after about an hour and a half, and pulling the steering column and the brake booster and the master cylinder and all that good stuff, I finally got this thing out. And now I can look at the brackets. I gotta clean all this stuff up now that it's out. But this is what I gotta get out. These bolts are so rusted in here that, yeah, they wouldn't just come out with the vice grip on one side. You can see right here, the bolt turns with it. That's no bueno. Same with this side. See, bolt turns with, or the pin turns with. So, why are you panting? I'm the one working hard. So, let's figure this part out. Finally, got it out. What a nightmare. Somebody at the factory thought it'd be funny to run the speedometer cable
Right through there.
right through there just to torment me.
Oh no, that's what that slot's for.
Nice. So, yeah.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be a straight shot in this speedometer cable. Bind.
Gotcha. I'm sure they laughed though at my future self, like, ha! He'll get a kick out of this. So this is what I was trying to get out of here. And it was so corroded, it just wouldn't budge. So I gotta clean it up some more with a little sandpaper and try to get these grooves I put in here off. Trying to twist it. Had to hammer this thing out with a punch. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. I also need another power brake booster because 3 out of 4 studs broke off. So that's junk now. It's also nice. How old would you say this engine or this machine is?
Lathe?
Yeah, 50s.
Try the 30s.
Really? Still going strong.
This was caused by someone putting a pair of vice grips on.
At the factory, instead of, or somebody over the years of ownership of this wagon.
No, someone who owns it now. Let's
Oh,
not push it off on someone else. Let's take let's take
accountability.
accountability.
Most of it was rust though.
No,
The shit just popped right out.
That's from vice grips.
Yeah, could be. You know, corrosion or no. It's not point fingers. I mean,
Well, I'm not. I'm telling you.
the fact of the matter is, this is a cool.
No, where's the pin?
Oh, you have it. This is how you remedy. You never know when you get a car, what's been done to it. So this is how you kind of remedy things. But yeah, when you work on these 50-year-old cars, you're gonna come across some stuff a previous owner might have done, or nature might have done, or whoever. No need to talk bad about people. You just show new steps to remedy stuff. Just pull out your lathe. No big deal. Friends.
Also helps if you show up when you say you're going to. I'll be there first thing in the morning.
Friends.
And then show up at 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
How many
Expect
of us
someone to
have
drop
them?
everything.
Friends. The ones you can depend on. You been working out, man? Good, man. Dave just had his 46th birthday, man. Happy birthday, brother. But yeah, this is an opportunity to show off all the cool tools. 100-year-old lathe.
So close.
But yeah, so it's a bunch of things going on here. We got an old part. We got new bushings that are a little bit thicker than the original ones. So you gotta try to match everything. No, we can't handle. It's kind of Pontiac Dave's shop. He's got it all. If he ain't got it, he'll make it. What you need? Speaking of that, Pontiac Dave's YouTube channel is coming soon. We got a couple episodes done. Finally convinced him to slow down long enough for me to film some stuff. So y'all might could learn something. So that'll be up soon. I'll give you guys the link. You guys can go ahead and follow that. And you guys can learn stuff like I've been learning stuff, but you guys don't gotta get yelled at. So yeah, you guys get it, the PG version. He said you just gotta break you down to build you up, right there. Yeah. Maybe we'll do like a Dave uncut version also. $3 a month. You get the uncut version.
I'm sure that'll be on my channel, not yours.
Yeah, definitely your channel. I don't know if you can monetize that. 18 plus, please. Look at that. All this to gain what, like 1/8 of an inch in brake pedal travel? But need to be done eventually. That's good to know. Hopefully the people learn something. This is how it should be fitting. It's probably how it fitted during the factory. It's just going like that, so not to hit it with a hammer or anything. So now that's all matched. It's all good to go. I can put the brake pedal in, and then yeah, we should be able to get it back on the car. Keep it moving. So unfortunately, the power brake booster is a special order item. We'll find out tomorrow if it's gonna be a week or two out. But in the meantime, you can watch me time lapse this whole mess back together. And a 1, 2, 3. So I wanted to stop real quick before I put this assembly in. If you remember earlier in the video, the pin would move with it. That's how rusty it was. So it was grabbing the inside and turning the pin with it. It's supposed to go like this. So have great brake pressure now. And then the brake pedal will come up and hit the brake switch right here. This was also bent, this tab right here. So it'll come up and hit that. Good to go. So found out that they do not reproduce the booster for 66 Impala with a single master cylinder. You can get one with the more common 67 and on master cylinder, which has a dual reservoirs, but they don't make this one. So luckily my buddy Phil has one on his 63 Impala convertible that he's not going to be using, this one. So he's gonna go with Hydro Boost. So I went and snatched it off yesterday. I'm gonna put it on mine. I'm probably gonna use my master cylinder because we've already bled the brakes. If I crack that off, we gotta re-bleed them, re-bleed them. So hopefully I remember where all these bolts go, washers and stuff. Here's the broken studs from my old booster. So, and I could have sent mine out to get rebuilt. It would have taken about a week or two and been around 200 bucks. So $3.99 is more my budget. I'm trying to widen up the bottom holes so that this 63 Impala booster can fit on this. It's too narrow. It's about 1/8 of an inch too narrow, so I'm widening it up a little bit that way. The top is perfect. Those fit just how it's supposed to. But the bottom needs to be widened up. Then I can put that on there. Then I can adjust the rod so that it touches the brake pedal, because that's also different. So what I did was get 3 inches of all thread, locking nuts, coupler, all that good stuff. And I might be able to use this. This came off of my 70 Chevelle. We needed a longer thing to make up the distance. So might be able to use this. If not, I'll just use the one that's on it and call it good. So making progress. We're so close to rolling this though. Can't wait. All right, so after a lot of filing, I finally got the brake booster sitting flush. This is a 63 Chevy brake booster. So the holes are a little bit off, so I had to enlarge them and move them and tested them about 1,000,000 times. So I didn't record that because it wasn't that interesting. But yeah, so now we're flush. Now I can use, I can find out how much of this I need to cut off in order to reach the brake pedal. Let me show you what we're doing in there. So this is what I'm trying to do down here now that we're in. We have to extend this in order to meet the brake pedal. So that's why I got the all thread. So I'll find out how far I need to go. That way the pedal will rebound like it's supposed to. Right now it wasn't rebounding. Or with the old booster it wasn't rebounding. So yeah, looks like a little more than 1/2 inch. Should be all right. And then I can start putting everything back together and drive it. So when they say death by 1,000 cuts, this is what they mean. So this is, I just took this booster off. Well, I gotta take it off one more time. It's probably like the 157th time I've had to take this booster off to get it adjusted, but now it's where I need it to be. So you see right there, when the booster is flush, Actually, be a little more flush than that. This button will be fully engaged, so that's where you want it. So I gotta put the seal back on to cover up this hole so we don't get all the exhaust or fumes or whatever from the engine into the cabin as little as possible. So I'm gonna do that, and then I can put this all back together, get the clip to go on the other side of this to hold this pin in here. Then I go about sealing everything back up, putting everything back on the firewall, and then see how I'll put the master cylinder on. That should be able to see how it feels and drive it around and be done. Gloriousness. Feeling pretty accomplished now. Everything's buttoned up under here. I even got rid of that that brake line, or that brake master cap that said brake, B-R-A-K-E. Thing was killing me. So all that's buttoned up. Steering column is back in. There was a point in time I thought I would never see this thing back together. So everything's back in, everything's correct. All that's good. So only thing left to do now is start it up and go take it for a little drive around the property.
What are you waiting on?
All right, so I haven't started this car in probably 2 months. So let's see what happens. Battery might be dead. That's not good. Park, reverse, neutral. That didn't make a difference. Why wouldn't it start? It won't start.
Huh?
It won't start.
Won't do anything?
Whoa.
What?
Keep doing that.
We'll put it in park.
It's in park.
Put it in neutral then.
That's right, that's right, every gear.
Well, it isn't going to be every gear, so you're either going to be park or neutral.
I know, but even if it's off, it's right every gear.
Okay, you probably knocked this neutral safety switch off. The wire off the collar. Ah, look at that. Needs gas. All right, keep cranking.
You want the starter fluid?
If you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Alright, so feeling accomplished and encouraged and all that good stuff. Now that that whole debacle's over, stop's nice, everything else is good. Now I just gotta change the oil. I left the oil filter at the shop, so can't drop the oil now, but I'll drop the oil, flush the radiator, and then change all the light bulbs around get I got fresh tires for it because these are hella old. They're still holding air, but they're hella old. And yeah, then it'll be ready to take it on its actual first maiden voyage since I think 1986 or something. Let's see. Oh, 1987. So, I'll be on the next episode. Peace.